Eric Polkamp becomes a Sharks fan favorite as the San Jose Sharks finish up the 2025 prospect scrimmage. And we are here with Teal Town, USA. You know where to find us. You know us. You love us. You can find us on the YouTube, the X, the Instagram, the Facebook, all the social platforms. It's awesome. We are live at the tank. Hopefully you can hear me because they decided to blast loud music just as we're about to go live. So that's exciting. For those of you who are telling me to sign Polkamp, I hate to break it to you. I forgot to put on my glasses. He is going to college for one more year. So before we start, general thoughts on the prospect scrimmage.
Polkamp, baby.
Besides Polkamp.
Chernyshov and Misi, baby. Here, Misa horny. Oh, my.
Yeah, no, we got these awesome teal, the future is teal glasses, but unfortunately,
we snagged your pair, Eric.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to the signings that happened today. All right, let's just, I guess, recap this. The scoring started early with Eric Polkamp getting on the board, assisted by Misa and Chernyshov. I think those are the three who stole the game today, was Polkamp, Misa, Chernyshov.
It was the only three I noticed.
Musty got better defensively, though.
I'll give him that. I did. It was definitely more noticeable on defense. But he did get on the score sheet, assisting on a Muldowney goal. But Musty, I don't see you making it this year to the Sharks, but I definitely more defensively responsible.
100%.
Does that not like auto go?
No, it does. I was reading perfect Polkamp when we have no defense signed except Orlov. Oh, thank forking God you guys can hear me. I did like a show on mute for like 3 minutes last show. So Polkamp opens the scoring, and then we have Lewis. Nice move. Assist, both unassisted. And then Svoboda. I thought Svoboda had a good game.
Better than I expected. Better than last season.
A lot of the kids from last season had a better game this year, right?
Step forward.
And then the man that I cannot pronounce with also a nifty move, Zadorowski. Ivan Zadvernyuk, a 6'3", 200-pounder. From Moscow, Russia, played in Brown this year. In 32 games played, had 3 goals, 7 assists for 10 points. So not bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Did any goalie stand out for you today?
I really liked Raven. I thought he had the things that he were beat on, he didn't have much of a shot on. That Polkamp shot is just a missile if you give him space.
Who was the bonehead at the end who came out of it? Was that Kirsch?
Oh, yes. If you're a goaltender.
And the goal!
Yeah, Christian Kirsch had a moment where he definitely looked interesting. He went like way out of his crease.
Yeah, you do that in a real game, you're on the bench.
100%. I mean, I think he was on the bench after, but that's because they switched goalies.
Yeah.
All right, and then Miskey from a really nice pass from Klee makes it 3-2 Teal. I'd like to thank Team White because I had 2 bets placed that you guys would win, and I've lost both of them. So AJ's happy because I owe him a coffee now. Then Klee scored from that's for Lawback. Okay.
Oh, can we talk about what about the Haviland goal that wasn't?
Oh yes, they literally turned on the light, and then apparently it wasn't a goal. I was very confused, but oh well, life happens. And then Muldowney from Musty getting on the score sheet. Musty needed his best friend Smith here because they kind of left Musty out on an island.
It's not what's the thing? We talked about it on the way in. The buddy system. He doesn't have a buddy.
He didn't have Will Smith here today. Yeah, no buddy. And then it became the Polkamp show. Polkamp he got a buddy. Polkamp scored 2 back-to-back goals from Nemec and not Simon Nemec. Nemec. With the Hattie also. 2 hats were thrown on the ice.
Neither of them from you.
No, even though I did get a new hat today. And then Wetch and Beck made it 6-4. And then with the empty net, Mutrin, the guy we drafted this year. Yeah, so Pole Camp is good.
I mean, I've been talking about him all day. You can ask her. I've been driving her crazy talking about Pole Camp, but I did that last year. And so feeling good about that choice from last year, and cannot wait. Another year to go until we get him, but oh, baby, does that kid have a rocket of a shot or what?
Bro, in the first 10 seconds, him from Chernyshov and Misa. All right, we gotta pause the Pole Camp hype for a second. Chernyshov and Misa.
With Eki on the second line this season, baby. Hell yeah.
There were times where I know these are kids and children, but when they were out there, Chernyshov was dangling through them like they were
I'll tell you, if I'm Gaudet and Khrushchev watching this, I'm like, fuck. I'm playing fourth line in San Jose.
How did Wang look? I thought he looked okay. I think you can definitely, all these kids, and I don't remember who I was talking with about it during intermission, but all of them can skate, and they can skate well. Cole McKinney, I thought looked really good. Who was the other tall tryout dude? Nathan Lewis, I believe, is the other tall tryout dude.
So the guys that I had on my list checked off: Cole McKinney from Team White, Cole McKinney, Brandon Svoboda, and Matthias Haviland made some plays that I liked. Obviously, Chernyshov, Misa, Polkamp, Wang. The one guy who kind of stood out for me, sometimes good, sometimes bad, was Michael Fisher. It seems like he'd make 2 good plays and then he'd make a play you go, huh? But I don't know. Was there anybody? I mean, there was a couple times Laubach, and then obviously Nemec gets 2 assists.
Havlet, I thought looked good, and he's probably on the CUDA this year.
Landon Marlowe, you tried. Good try. I say that because there was at one point, I don't know who it was. It might have been Wang. It was somebody huge, and they get Landon in the corner and basically kind of went, get off, just get out of here.
Yeah, no, I thought overall, you add these kids to a Celebrini, Smith, Eklund, Mukmadulin, it looks good.
All the pieces that we saw today, on top of what we've seen, and Ehlers, whatever, kiss my ass, but everything else that the Sharks have gotten, I think we can at least say it's going to be entertaining next season.
Oh, especially if Misa and Chernyshov make it. The chemistry those two have is undeniable.
We're looking at finishing 23rd, and then winning the lottery. Come on, McKenna.
Okay, no, we don't need McKenna. Because at that point, I don't know what we do on defense. At that point, we have to roll out Celebrini on D. From Wang looked really good at times. A couple of great stick checks. Yeah, there was one time where he got fully beat, and his just long ass reach just was stick lift. Bye bye. Again, way better defensively. I know he didn't get on the score sheet, but I mean he got an apple, right? So way better defensively. As I can't keep saying, a New York Islander season next season.
What is this? Landon?
Eklund, Celebrini, Smith. Yeah, that'd be fun. Toff, Misa, Sherney. Oh!
No, the milk and cookies line.
Well, Toff, imagine Toffoli just sniping on Misa and Chernyshov's passes.
So it's Eki and the
Celebrini, Smith.
All right. I mean, I don't hate it. What did Jimbo say here?
Landon was on the ice but wasn't at the same time. Kirsch was having fun. That attempted poke check. Yeah, that was an interesting one.
The running check.
There wasn't a lot of players that really stood out. This wasn't wasn't a try hard session, but certainly some interesting ags. Wayne wasn't bad. He seemed okay, but very raw. Yeah, and we knew that going in.
And I think if anybody else noticed it, I know we kind of did, was like 4-on-4 both ways was kind of like, all right, this is fun. We got some energy or whatever. And when it went 3-on-3, it was kind of like, as it went on, it seemed to get slower and slower and slower.
Except for when Misa and Chernyshov were out there. Yeah. When Misa and Chernyshov were out there, that was chaotic.
Okay, let's not put that.
No, we're not putting that comment on the board. Nah, Sherney would go on the third line. No, I think you have to keep those two. I would just keep them together. I know, like, just try it for a game. You have nothing to lose. You're the San Jose Sharks. You're not really, trying. I mean, you are trying, but you know what I mean. Anyone else? I thought the goalies. I thought Matt Davis looked good. I thought Ravensbergen. I learned his nickname was Fettuccine. It was on a Sharks like Instagram reel.
Is there a reason? Was there an explanation? Why?
No, it just said Fettuccine. What did you guys think of Dickinson and Misa? I thought Dickinson can skate till the cows come home, and I thought Misa is gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem for Greer because it's like, holy crap, we can't hold this kid down. And stick tap to all the alumni that were in the building. And I thought it was great that Couture was here with his kid and handed out the Marchment Cup to Team Teal for the win. And I mean, who you had? Wingles, Spiza, Thornton, and Marlowe. Saw Ricci out here, of course. Saw Greer, of course. Saw Nabby, of course. But evidently,
we saw Jumbo as we walked in the building.
Yeah, we saw Jumbo as we were coming in. We said, "Holy noodle, dude!
Holy noodle,
yeah, holy noodle, bud!" But
noodle.
Yeah, very cool.
I think we covered everything for the Oh,
see now I don't necessarily. No. Well, no.
Oh, this one.
Nope. The one above.
Oh, okay.
Now, so I don't think you try two rookies on the same line in the NHL. I would agree with you if they already didn't have proven chemistry with Saginaw. Like if they were coming from two different places, sure. But I mean, even today, it was like they were heads and shoulders above everybody else, especially together.
There's not, and then when they were out there with Postgame, it was.
And there was at one point, it was 3-on-3, and I was saying, I'm like, Jesus Christ, Misa and Chernyshov could just play 3-on-2, and they'd probably still get 5 or 6 shots on goal in like 10 seconds. That was sick.
Anything else? Wasn't that Selly and Smith last year? Yeah, but they tried that way later in the season. Like they only put those two together once they realized, Postgame looks like he's ready for the jump. Probably AHL, not AHL. Misa and Sherney, I do think, are ready for the NHL. Dickinson was weirdly not relevant in this game, but he looked solid. Yeah, I thought Dickinson had his moments. Like, you would want him to pop a little. Oh, no. You'd want him to pop a little more for sure. I saw you two at the game. I was taking laps on the concourse. I had the 27 Donskoy jersey. You're taller than I thought, Jules. Oh, thank you. How tall did you think I was?
Am I shorter than?
Wait, yeah. Does that mean AJ is shorter than you think he was? Marley? Yeah, Marley. Anything else? The thing is, I think Postgame already said he's going back to BU. Sorry, not BU, Denver. So unless the Sharks can convince him to change his mind,
it's already been said. 1 more year, so
we'll get Postgame next year.
But god damn, that kid's gonna fucking win a Hobie Baker if he keeps that shit up. Jesus.
Joel 6'2", absolutely. You heard it here, folks. I've been telling y'all Postgame is real. His role in Denver will be top pair this year. Absolutely. Oh, they said you were short, lol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
Wow.
AJ.
I didn't have my skates on.
Yeah,
we can.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop posting that.
Yeah, I'm not going to. All right. Anyways, the Sharks, they made a few moves today also.
Oh, did they?
I have some good news. Are you ready? We have officially hit the cap floor.
About time. It is about time. And we didn't even need Ehlers to do it, you bastard.
I did like Miskey, yes. But now moving on, the Sharks have hit the cap floor. Congrats, San Jose Sharks. They signed Dmitry Orlov to a 2-year. Yeah, Polkamp. Guy's gonna kill me, but yes. No, not that comment. Polkamp did look like men amongst boys, but to be fair, so did Misa and Chernyshov. Anyways, real quick, the San Jose Sharks have signed Dmitry Orlov to a 2-year, $6.5 million contract. They've also claimed Nick Leddy off of waivers, who signed for 1 more year, $4 million contract. Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns? Let's just start there. What are your first thoughts after those 2 moves?
First thoughts, I'm dying to see where Ferraro ends up.
Okay. Besides you wanting to trade Ferraro, what's up?
It's not that I want to. I'm just saying, like, look at all the pieces that they brought in. The writing's on the wall as far as I'm concerned, but at least I've been bitching for I don't know how long about the blue line. It's being addressed. Like, now, granted, there's not a lot of groceries to shop for right now on the top shelves, but it's
he's trying. I'd say Orlov was one of the better options.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm fine. What round pick will he get us? AJ? Oh shit.
For Ferraro.
Oh, Ferraro. Ooh, third. Because I mean, look, I will say this for Mario is the guy has an engine that can't quit. He's got leadership skills. He's an insane shot blocker. He's pretty decent on the PK. There's going to be somebody that will want that. I guess we're not packaging with Bordello, but Ferraro, and who knows? But we'll see if it gets about it. Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing other people saying a third. I could see that. So we'll see what happens. But it's incredible. It's they have to move someone for the logjam at D now. Yeah, exactly. And this is what I wanted, because a week ago, Jesus Christ, we're like, who the hell is the 1 and 2 on this team?
I think I really like these moves. Like, I know everyone was upset with the Bordello trade yesterday. Send Edmonton's first. I don't think that's enough, unfortunately. Like, I just genuinely don't think that's enough. But like, I really like these pickups because now you have Orlov, you have Leddy, you have Klingberg. That's already completely different than what we were rolling out last year, right? Which was what? Ferraro, Liljegren, Desharnais.
Thrun and didn't. Oh,
Thrun's out. Well, CC, yeah.
You know.
CC just got paid, my dude.
I mean, there's always a hero.
LA? Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay.
Yes, I do agree we have too many lefties, but I do want to point out something because I know people were kind of freaking out on Twitter about it. Like, what does this do for what does this mean for Dickinson? Well, yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah.
No, but it's just like another missing piece from last season.
Yeah, Vlasic. Yeah, and like,
did Vlasic even play half the season last year?
I think he played a little at the end.
Yeah, but I don't. 82 games. Maybe he played in like 35, 33, something. Like
Not many. But regarding Dickinson, like Todd Marchment came out today and said, I think they were interviewing him. Like, if he proves himself, they'll make room for him. And that's what you want to hear, Dickinson. Like, if he proves that he can play in this level, they will make room for him.
This might be the first ever time in my life that I may like have to come to like 4 or 5 days of training camp, like just set up shop with my laptop and like pretend I'm working, but just come just to watch all of this, because God damn, this is going to be some fun to watch.
Is this the first time we've actually been super excited for
Yes. Well, and this scrimmage is a large reason why, because Misa, Chernyshov,
your crush pole camp that's coming next season.
Musty. I mean, there's some pieces there. Ravensburger, or I'm sorry, what'd you say? Fettuccine?
Fellini,
whatever. Yeah.
Fellini? Oh.
No.
Vlasic played 27 games.
Oh, I was close.
Were you though?
33, I think was close.
Yeah, but I know Leddy had some injury, but the thing is, and the trend here is like Leddy had some previous injury history.
Damn, that Zamboni goes away. It gets real quiet.
Yeah, I know. Leddy had some injury histories. Now they bring him in. Khrushchev had injury histories. Now they bring them in. You're hoping that those two can bounce back and kind of get back to form.
And the media call that they did yesterday, both of them were like, haven't been this.
Leddy hasn't done the media call yet. Just Khrushchev.
I'm sorry, Klingberg and Khrushchev and oh god,
Odette?
no,
Nedeljkovic?
no, I was on the Khrushchev call, but I saw the notes from Klingberg. Either way, both those guys been dealing with some shit. But how does it get louder and then not? But both of those guys have been dealing with some health issues over the last season and a half or so. Now they're saying they feel totally healthy, ready to go, and it's reminding me of someone else that the Sharks took, like wasn't doing that well.
Wallman?
Maybe, but I'm gonna have to run it back and find out. But there was somebody else that the Sharks took a shot at, and it worked. Wasn't it somebody that they like moved at the deadline?
For like it wasn't CC'd.
Oh, you know who I might be thinking of is Blackwood.
Oh yeah, Blackwood. He just kind of went dry and with the Devils. Think we should put Max Smith, Igor Mussy, Sam Graff all in the big house. Reality. No, have them all live with Jumbo. So Orlov, Klingberg, Leddy, Liljegren, Dickinson, Desharnais. That's better than last year.
And as long as Thompson is your number 7,
I'd say it's going to depend how it all shakes out, though, right? Because I really like the Orlov addition. I know he had a horrible playoffs. I'm aware of that. But the Sharks did not have a Dmitry Orlov last year. The Sharks did not have a Klingberg last year. Yeah, that's my other thing. Like, where does Mook fit in? Like, this is... No. This is so interesting to me of how this is all going to shake out. And, like, is someone getting traded?
But I will... this is what I'm saying. Like, this season, okay, so they finish, say, 23rd in the league. But the following season,
Watch out, league.
I fully expect them to be on the bubble. And, you would hope by then the fucking bill comes due in Vegas at some point. But, at some point, the Sharks have to be on the come up. Not this coming season. I think they'll improve. They'll be better for sure. But I'd say bubble team next season. But, goddamn, look, finish 23rd, win the lottery. Oh, come on, baby.
You know what? You know what happens if you win the second lottery next year? You know who's available? A 6'4" right shot defenseman. Yeah, I agree. Don't give up on Mook. I think Mook makes the team. I think they're going to ship out Thrun, Desharnais, or one of Ferraro.
What if they package like Ferraro and Thrun?
I'd call it. So my new Bordelot is Henry Thrun now. Just
I think I had one at one point.
Please don't. Please don't. I swear to God, AJ, you're gonna kill me.
I think that's about a wrap.
Yeah, and of course trades are coming.
Is there anything coming this Sunday or anything? The boys doing anything?
I don't know, but in case you missed this and want to listen to it again, you can find us on the YouTube, the iPod, the YouTube, the Spotify. I'm not sure. We're probably doing Sunday Shark Bites because I know we didn't really talk about the Bordelot trade, but Bordelot got traded.
You have all that. You have all the stuff that happened today.
Yeah.
Orlov and what was the other guy?
Buddy?
Yeah. You have the waiver claim. So, yeah, I think there's definitely stuff to talk about on Sunday. And remember, this is still happening. This is, still going on. So there'll probably be even more stuff to talk about on Sunday. And then what? The next thing that we'll have to talk about is the schedule release on
July 16th.
So there you go.
Yeah. So, fun times up ahead. Stay tuned for Sunday Shark Bites. AJ, final thoughts before I kick us out of here.
Whole camp, baby.
My final thoughts is when the Sharks do good, it's good. I don't mind it. And with that, keep it real, keep it teal, keep it real, teal. Have a good night, everyone.